I found that Amino Boosters has made quite a big impact in my practice. I am recommending it to a variety of clients. I have a lot of mums who are absolutely on their knees. I deal a lot with autistic parents, and at the end of the day their job is 24/7. Nobody wants to rescue them and they have no relief, and you know, some of them are really quite desperate, and they found that when they take Amino Boosters they actually have the energy to continue. And for me that is absolutely massive. They don't feel so downtrodden, they're actually sleeping better, and life isn't quite so grey as perhaps it was before. The other sorts of people I find do extremely well on Amino Boosters are people who are really stressed. I do a lot of work where I test people's digestion, their gut dysbiosis, and I find that where I see cortisol coming up really high in the testing, we know these people are stressed. They've got a tiger behind them the whole time, and when that occurs, the cortisol will strip the stomach lining faster than anything else, and so they're going to have gut dysbiosis and things like that. The Amino Boosters are amazing in that regard because they will help bring down the cortisol levels, they'll help bring down the stresses, and they can function. They're calmer, their digestion comes back, they feel more fulfilled in many areas because then they haven't got that tiger behind them, and that's a huge area. We have men who basically don't feel they're perhaps on their game in the bedroom. It's not something they like to talk about, and without having to go into you know, too many details, you can just go try this. You might find you get your game back, and you know, it's great, and you end up finding that the men go away a lot happier, and sometimes it encourages the ladies too, and the ladies will take, you know, I say to my clients, you know, take 2 in the morning, take 2 in the late afternoon, but if they have plans that evening, we'll take 2 before bed, and they then hopefully have the most awesome all nights fun and pleasure, and wake up with a smile on their face over breakfast, which is what we all want to do. But it has many areas of benefits for people. Sleep's been another big one. People who are insomniacs, they can't sleep, and a lot of not sleeping can be because of stress. So if you've got the cortisol levels and you've got the worry from the stress, the two can go together, and again the Amino Boosters have had a big impact on people in that regard, including my own son who's 10, worries about work and things like that, and I will quite often, you know, give him either, he doesn't normally have the Amino Boosters, but he has the wristband, which we'll come on to later, and that has been huge for him. So right across the board, huge benefits with the Amino Boosters, very much part of my life personally, and very much now part of my practice for my clients.